Well, this sucks. The DJI Pocket 3 now costs $800. Where just a few months ago, it only cost just over $500. And so now the question is the DJI Pocket 3 worth $800? Or is there a cheaper and potentially a better alternative? Yes and no, but mostly yes. Let me explain. First of all, is the Pocket 3 worth the $800? Honestly, yes, because it's an all-in-one system for content creation. I mean, think about it. It's a 4K camera with amazing image quality. It's a camera gimbal so that you can film smooth cinematic shots. It tracks and follows you. It films horizontal and vertical video by rotating the screen. You can use it as a webcam with a USB-C cable, and it can natively pair with the DJI Mic 2 and Mic Mini. All of that is incredible for $800. But also, if you plan on making money with the Pocket 3, whether it's filming a wedding or corporate video, or if you're making brand deals, then the Pocket 3 kind of pays itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, it should not cost $800. I felt like the original $519 price point was really fair, but this is the current situation, and in the grand scheme of things, if you do plan on making money with the Pocket 3, then yes, it's definitely worth the $800. There are other alternatives for $800 if you don't want to get the Pocket 3, like if you want a true hybrid camera to make vlogs or to take photos or whatever, then yeah, there are a couple of options out there. For example, you can pick up the new Canon R50V for $649, or for a little bit more at $849, you can get the 14 to 30 millimeter kit lens, or for $698, you can get the original Sony ZV-E10, or for $100 more, you can also get the 16 to 50 millimeter kit lens, or you can pick up the original Sony ZV-1 for $748, or you can get the Sony ZV-1F for $498. So all these cameras are pretty decent alternatives, but honestly, they're all not as versatile as the DJI Pocket 3. However, there is one camera, in my opinion, that's almost as versatile as the Pocket 3, and that's the DJI Action 5 Pro. So lately, I've been vlogging with this dual camera setup. Here's my Sony Alpha 1 Mark II and the DJI Action 5 Pro. Look at that, look at that. Also, I've been using the Action 5 Pro a lot for my vlogs lately, especially when I attach it to my Sony cameras. I kind of treat it like a behind the scenes / POV camera. And the fact that I can get clear audio with the Mic Mini just makes it an obvious choice to film those vlogs. Now, the beauty with small cameras like the Action 5 Pro is that you can place it in areas where you can't fit traditionally large mirrorless cameras. Like, how cool of a shot is this? Like, this is placed on the dashboard of my car. I just gotta not turn really fast. And also, when paired with the DJI Mic Mini, you're gonna get clear audio. And as long as you have clear audio, it doesn't really matter what type of camera you have. Like, it's a lot easier to forgive bad visuals as long as you have good audio. It's a lot more difficult to forgive bad audio even if you have an 8K camera. All right, so I actually pulled up to a Cinemark because I'll be watching the Thunderbolts today. I'm a huge Marvel nerd, and so yeah, gonna be watching that on my own. But the reason why the Action 5 Pro has been my go-to action camera / vlog camera more than the GoPro Hero 13 or the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is the fact that you can natively connect the DJI Mic 2 or the Mic Mini to the Action 5 Pro without a receiver. Like, that connectivity, like whatever DJI is cooking there with their whole wireless audio thing, that's a game changer. It really is. And that's the reason why I think the Action 5 Pro is such a good alternative to the Pocket 3, because you can connect the DJI mics together. Now, at the time of this recording, the DJI Action 5 Pro costs only $349. Definitely cheaper than the $800 Pocket 3. And if you get the DJI Mic Mini transmitter, that's only gonna cost you an extra $59. So that combo alone is much cheaper than the $800 Pocket 3, but I do recommend getting the receiver and transmitter combo for $89. You kind of don't really need an extra Mic Mini transmitter. One transmitter is totally fine. But if you do want to get two transmitters, then you can get the Mic Mini charging case bundle, which costs $169. And honestly, that's a great price for a solid wireless mic kit. Now, if an action camera is not what you're looking for, there is another alternative that I think fits with a lot of people, and that's just to use your phone. Like, phones made in the last couple of years are so good. Like, they all pretty much film 4K video in log, and you can color grade that to your heart's content and make some really good looking content. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, then you probably should pair it with a phone gimbal, and the phone gimbal that I actually really like is the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P. By the way, this video is not sponsored by DJI at all. I just happen to use these products all the time and I really, really enjoy them. Again, let me be clear, not sponsored at all. I just really enjoy these products. But the reason why I think you should get the Osmo Mobile 7P for your smartphone is because of their tiny intelligent tracking module. Like once that's connected to the Osmo Mobile 7, that can actually track and follow you as you film on your phone. All right, check, 1, 2, 3. I love cheese. How cool is it that I can use the DJI Mic Mini transmitter with the multifunctional module? So cool. All right, so now I'm gonna show you some really cool hand gesture features that you can use with the Osmo Mobile 7 and 7P. The first one is tracking. Super easy to do. All you have to do is raise up your palm just like that. You'll see a green light on the module, which will tell you that the tracking is enabled. And now, the gimbal is tracking me. How cool is that? And also, you don't have to use the DJI Mimo app to use this feature. You can just use the native camera app on your smartphone. And then to stop tracking, just simply raise up your palm again. You'll see a red light on the module, and now the tracking has stopped. Now, the really cool thing about the intelligent tracking module is that not only does it track and follow you, but you can also use it as a wireless receiver and pair it with the DJI Mic Mini. Yes, you can use the tracking module as a receiver and have clean wireless audio. Like, how cool is that? And bonus, the intelligent tracking module can be used as a fill light as well. So there you go. You're welcome. I didn't make it. Someone did, but you're welcome. Now, the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P costs $149, and the 7P version includes the intelligent tracking module. If you just get the 7, you kind of have to get the tracking module on its own, so just get the 7P. And while you're at it, you may as well get the DJI Mic Mini because for $59, like that's pretty good value to have clean wireless audio. And honestly, having clean audio goes such a long way when it comes to high quality videos. And of course, being a smartphone, you can get accessories other than just a gimbal to ramp up the video production quality. Like there are cages that you can get for your phone and attach a whole bunch of accessories to. The Moment Super Cage is a really good one. But if you like the DJI Action 5 Pro and your smartphone, whether it's an iPhone 16 Pro or the Samsung S25 Ultra, I feel like those are the two true alternatives to get other than the DJI Pocket 3. But those are my thoughts. I would love to know what you think in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. There's probably cameras out there that I'm not aware of, and if you know, then by all means, share with everybody. It still sucks that the Pocket 3 is now $800. Like that really sucks. Like I'm glad I have one. I'm not gonna let this go, and hopefully the price of the Pocket 3 won't go any higher, because yeah, $800, that's a lot.